Fuck. Why am I so nervous? I'd figure out to get used to this by now, but... my hands just can't stop shaking.
Are you really nervous? Me, I feel alive. Well, even more than the first time. Or the second. Or the third. Or the fourth. It goes on. I can't be honest, I don't even remember. I think I lost count. But what you consider nervousness or anxiety, that right there, you feel that? I know you do. Oh, that's the blood pumping through our veins, making us feel alive. It's also exciting, is it not? I think so. Anyway, well, it's best you don't say much for what's about to happen. I like to keep you purer than I. Well, sorry. Then we, you know, it's that book we've been reading. They say we gotta find harmony. We saw what happens when we continue to fight each other, right? We become more dissociated. Worst comes to worst, we start blacking out and not knowing what we're doing. And that's what truly drives us apart. And let's not do that again. So, from this point forward, I'm going to handle this situation. Well, parts. Once again, healthy balance. I'm feeling very generous today. Ooh, this is very unlike me. Exciting. But this might be a journey that takes longer than we expected, or it takes shorter than we expected. Either way, we must be willing for both options. I will say, though, having this go down a lot shorter would be more than satisfying. But I'm not going to lie and say, ooh, it's all going to according to plan. But I won't admit, it does stroke my ego to break someone in shorter times than longer times. The longer it takes, the more I start to doubt my own abilities. And then things get messy. And you don't like messy, do you? It's okay. I know.
So what are we going to do? We can't do what we did with everybody else. She's different, remember? Special. And even, you can acknowledge that. Right? We both see it. And we both feel it, right? Not in completely different ways, but similar ways, but how isn't the right word. We just want different outcomes, right? And if we work together, maybe we can achieve a goal. Right?
And you're exactly right. Don't worry, I'll do my job and break her down until she's ours. Because that's what you want, right? Even though you wouldn't admit it. I feel the way you feel, remember? You can't hide all of our naughty little desires from anyone. That's why I exist. Anywho, let's go check on her, shall we? You know, a part of me felt bad for installing this in the room. And usually I'd like to live in the moment, but special occasions, right? New year, new beginnings, new ways to twist and turn, and spoilers. I will say, it's definitely a really, really good investment. You know, I was torn between this and Polaroid cameras, but there's something so visceral about live movement and being able to stop, start, and replay all the little things. I will say it really triggers my voyeuristic kink, I guess. Do you see that? It looks like she's finally fallen asleep.
What? I thought she fell asleep too.
Pull yourself together. Oh, wow, this whole situation's really got you shaken up. Oh, we're stuttering again. Please don't tell me you're regressing. That'd be a very bad look for us, making us look fucking like amateurs. Christ. See, unlike you, I actually take pride in my work, okay? Don't fuck this up for me. Now, to answer your question, no, she wasn't actually sleeping 2 hours ago. Trust me, I can tell the difference. Well, I was going to go in there and think of a very special way to wake them up, or test their little act. But I figured we'll just wait until she actually falls asleep. Trust me, she's going to need all the energy she can get. But nap time's over. I think it's time for us to begin. And for me to formally get to know our little guest, or maybe resident, quite possibly, and hopefully plaything. We'll soon find out. I really hope she doesn't disappoint me. I hate being disappointed. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Oh. That's okay. I'm used to those types of reactions when people wake up and see me. But I can't lie. In one way or another, I think it hurts my feelings. Sorry. Forget I have those sometimes. Only sometimes. Oh, sorry. I got distracted. You have such pretty eyes, especially when they look at me like that. Tends to be distracting. But thank you for getting me back on track. What was I going to say? Blah, blah, blah. Hurt my feelings. Oh, woe is me. I feel like we started on the wrong foot. And allow me, in this situation, to do the right thing. And let's start again, you know? Let's hope to be better and have a constructive and healthy relationship. Oh, God. Anyway, here's what's going to happen. We're going to begin stage 1, and then stage 2, and then stage 3. There is a stage 4, but I'm not around for those ones. You get to speak to the other guy. Right in here. He's away now. Which is a good thing. Quite frankly. I don't even want to be here for all the things that's going to happen to you. And I can already assume you don't either. But, spoilers, of course. And stage 1, let's just say it's more of introduction, so to speak. You know, I don't want to be so cold and heartless and treat you like some kind of animal. Well, spoilers again. God damn it, I always get ahead of myself. Let's just say, I'd want us to understand each other a lot better, so I don't have any questions of like, oh, why me? Why is this happening? I was a good spare me. They usually end the same way. I get tired of the rigmarole. The causal cycle of the world we call life. I will say it's a tad bit unfair, because I know more about you than you know about yourself, and you know nothing about me, so I have all the power, and you know, as I slowly start to gain more over time, as however long we spend together, I will try to give you a piece of me, as I take everything from you. It's only fair. Because unfortunately for myself, you are quite special to me. I know you've never met me before. Before this. Before I've taken you here. For that cab ride. Before I picked you up. But me, Oh, I've known you my entire life. I've been searching for you, thinking about you, waiting for you. You just didn't know it yet. You found it, right? You know, in my lifetime, I've learned there are such things as fate and destiny and meaning. Even the smallest decisions we make, they were meant to happen. Everything you did now, or have ever done, every step you've ever taken, has led you to where you are today and where you'll be tomorrow. That's with me. Now, I know that right now, that could be world-changing, heartbreaking. I can't even imagine all the things that are running through your little head. I mean, I can. Your brain is a book for very, very small and stupid children. Sorry. I guess that was a tad mean, but it's the truth. And that's what I want to beat into your head, I guess. And really make you feel deep inside yourself is that unlike everyone else in this world, everyone that's hurt you or lied to you or betrayed you or mistreated you, unlike them, I will only tell you the truth. You can ask me whatever question you'd like, and I'd always give you an answer. It may not be the answer you want or you hope for, but it will always be the truth within myself. So, my sweet little pet, within the next 5 minutes, I'll allow you to answer whatever questions you may have. Well, at least for today's session. There'll be a time where you don't even need to ask me anymore. You'll just feel it. You'll know the answer. But let's focus on today. So, what would you like to know? Classic. Really taking it from the Final Girl rulebook, aren't you? You are in my house. Well, below my house. Deep, deep below my house. In the middle of the woods, where it'll take you approximately 20 miles of walking to even reach a highway. And on that highway, who knows how long it will take for you to find help. Oh, well, I didn't even tell you that, but once again, it's the truth. Does that answer your question? Oh, another cliche. Why am I doing this? God, I hate the same generic questions. You know, I guess I've given you too much credit after all. But I'll answer. I'll also answer a follow-up question that I'm guessing is connected if the way your brain works is correct. Well, it's a simple thing. I've already answered this question. It's because I'm in love with you. Or the closest thing a person like me can consider love. Now that might be skewed, but hey, no one's perfect, right? I never said I was. But why do I love you? I'll break it down. There's one thing I despise and why everyone else has failed me. Weakness is something I despise. And I sense weakness in a lot of people. People like you. I will say that you're not the first, but you're the one, I believe, who can finally do it. The one who has the most potential to eliminate all weakness and fear and become something new. Something like me. My whole life I've been searching for... Let's not get melodramatic and say the one, but... my other half out there. Sometimes I didn't even know if they would exist. Someone who can understand me and all of me before I was like this. So fragmented and lost. Does that answer your question? Unfortunately, it appears we're out of time. Don't worry, you can save your questions for later. One thing about me is I enjoy my routine and my scheduling. It keeps me alive, keeps me focused, keeps me in check. I hate being disorganized. Brings out the worst parts of me. You don't want to bring out the worst parts of me, do you? I didn't think so. Sorry. Your eyes again. You are absolutely captivating. Oh, how I would rip the heart of... Sorry? Freudian slip. But like I said, it appears we're on to stage 2. Stage 1 was all about me. I know, how selfish, right? Ugh. But stage 2 is all about you. You and me. What you could be, how you will be, and what we will be together. Unfortunately, though, there are some rules that come with stage 2. That being... well, it's sad to say, equality kind of goes out of the window in this stage, but you're going to do everything I tell you to. No hesitations. If I even sense a little ounce of trepidation, it will force my hand, and I will have to act accordingly. You know, I'd like to lie and tell you that it brings me no pleasure, like harming you physically, but it really does. Because, like most things in life, they're connected. Hatred doesn't exist without love. Love doesn't exist without hatred. Pain is meaningless without pleasure. So, I'm going to have so much pain and pleasure from all the things I'm going to do to you. I'd be a liar to say I hope you don't make any mistakes. But, let's begin. I'm going to need you to stay very, very still. I don't want you getting needlessly more hurt than I'd like. What am I doing? Shh. I'm not going to tell you again. No more questions. But I'm being so generous today. Oh my god. This is very unlike me. I'm going to tie your hands and legs so you cannot move or try to run from what's about to happen. But, lucky for you, there is a happy ending if you manage to get all my questions right. Can you be a good pet and do that for me? I really don't want to be disappointed. We're going to start very, very simple, but often in times, the simple ones are often the hardest. You ready? Nod your head for me. Okay. What is your name? Oh, you poor thing. But it appears you're wrong. So, we'll have to do this again. That was only light. Let's see how fast of a learner you are. What is your name? Again. I think you're just playing with me at this point. Damn it. I'm sorry. You know what? This is my own fault. I guess my giggly exposition is continually making you mess up, so forgive me. Your failure is my failure. Because we are one. Like it or not. So, I guess I have to be harder on you. What is your name? What did you say? You don't know? Well, of course you don't know, silly. That was a test. I haven't told you your name. But it's definitely not what everyone once used to call you. That's for sure. Which means we're heading in the right direction. Now, come here. Look at me. I'm going to tell you what your name is. Okay? And it's going to be who you are till the day you die. Okay? My little pet? You know what you are? Just a little bunny rabbit, okay? I want you to be my little rabbit. Can you do that for me? Say it. What's your name? Good. That's such a good pet. What are you? Say, you're my little rabbit. Okay? See, you're learning. I'm always going to keep you on your toes, but I always strive to be fair, you know. Who am I kidding? I like to play a little trick. But that doesn't mean you can't figure them out. Oh, that's what I want you to do. Good job, though. You're doing very, very well. Now, this is more of a statement than a question, but that all depends on how you respond. Okay? I'm going to let you in. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Okay? I'm putting a lot of trust into you. I hope you act accordingly, my love. Okay? Come here. Come real close. As close as you possibly can. Listen to my voice, right? Let it wash over your mind. Let it echo throughout your thoughts. You know, I care about you all so much that I had to do things that you couldn't possibly be able to. You know how you went out with your friends that day? Well, when I left you here, I went back to each of their houses. And when they were sleeping, I killed them all. One by one by one. Do you know why? Now there's nothing left for you to go back to. I'm all you'll have. And all you'll need. Shh. Hey. Oh, you poor little thing. Are you crying? Don't tell me you're one of those single cry girls, are you? I say girl. Is that what you're becoming? Can you not take it anymore? Do you miss mommy and daddy? They're not coming to save you. No one is. If I die, or if anything happens to me, you die. We are one. All of me is all of you. I'll wipe your tear away. I know. Such news, I know it can be a relief. It feels freeing, doesn't it? Tears of joy, I can't imagine anything else. And I know you're so happy about this, but what can I say? Things I'll do for us. Sky's the limit, I know. And you're doing quite well. You know, usually I'd figure, no. There's me comparing again. I guess in the beginning I was a little disappointed by some of your reaction, but I guess it's not all about how you start, it's all about how you end. And you're doing exactly as I'd hoped. You really are special. And with that, you made it past stage 2. I'm quite impressed. Usually, people tend to break around this area. They never quite make it to stage 3. It's a shame. I never get to have my own fun. I'm not saying this isn't fun. Who doesn't like playing with their pets, you know? But what I'm about to do brings a whole different level of enjoyment for me. And as a reward, you'll enjoy it too. Now this is the part where even I'm a bit remorseful for the actions that I'm going to take. I wish as humans we didn't need to give in to our most basic desires, but we do, and it's better to accept it than fight it. I find it so hard to fight myself from taking you in every way possible, in all the ways you have, in all the holes you have, and make them my own. But, today, I'll find enjoyment from twisting you into my own perverted vision. But I think we'll get the same amount of enjoyment from it.